Secure order. Manifest abundance while you sleep. How this Salt Lake City woman lifted her money curse and saved her marriage. See how her bedtime abundance ritual can help you manifest wealth. He filed for divorce. He wanted out of the money hole I created. No matter how many times he'd dig us out, I'd bury us back in again. But everything changed after he met Yuri Gorbanov, NYT bestseller and celebrity money mindset expert. What happened next is the craziest story you'll ever hear. Hear my husband Dan tell it in his own words. The bedtime abundance ritual that changed everything. Hey, I'm Dan Jenkins with an urgent message for you. If you were told money doesn't grow on trees, then keep reading. Because you're about to discover a secret bedtime ritual that will help you manifest cash. It's the same ritual that lifted my wife's money curse and saved us from divorce. Plus, you'll see how 1,037 others are already using this bedtime ritual to lift financial curses and remove evil spirits. Receive unexpected gifts. Enjoy carefree living. Attract lucrative job offers. Manifest financial blessings. And while this may sound insane, it's only a glimpse of what this quick ritual can do for you. Take it from me. Susan and I were about to lose everything when my father-in-law showed up with a new Range Rover. My stomach turned. How did he go from renting a room in a cheap hostel to buying his dream car? So when he asked me why my wife and I hadn't bought a house yet, I spilled everything. All our secrets flooded from my mouth. I told him that if we didn't manifest money in 7 days, we would lose everything. When I saw the look on his face, I regretted telling him. Until he said something I never expected. I could give you money, but I'm going to give you something more powerful. Then he handed me Yuri Gorbanov's business card. New York Times bestseller and celebrity money mindset expert. He took off in his Range Rover and never looked back. The next morning, I left at 6 a.m. for Yuri's office. But I could have never predicted what would happen next. Trigger warning, this is disturbing. Yuri opened the door, and he was much shorter than I expected. But before I had a chance to say anything, he handed me a Kleenex and then he dismantled everything I've ever believed. Are you ready for the uncomfortable truth? A recent scientific discovery goes against everything you've ever heard about money. And when you hear it, you'll finally understand why your wife Susan gets poorer and poorer. X no matter how hard she works. X no matter her education level. X no matter her IQ. Here's the key to the whole thing. The money scripts you heard growing up determine if you'll be rich or poor. Wealthy people grow up hearing high vibration money scripts like making money is easy. Life is better when you're rich. Money is good. But sadly, many grew up hearing low vibration money scripts like money doesn't grow on trees. You have to work hard for your money. Money is the root of all evil. These low vibration money scripts keep you stuck, making it damn near impossible to accumulate wealth. That's the bad news. But here's the good news. There's a new method that overrides low vibration money scripts, keeping your wife broke. It involves a simple bedtime ritual that helps you manifest money while you sleep. At last, everything you've always wanted will be yours. The house, cars, and vacations. But there is a catch. You must follow my instructions for the next 7 days. Can you do that? Wealth switch 7 nights to your abundance switch. Yuri looked at me with sincere worry. To make it work, you must play wealth switch each night for 7 nights. But be warned. It is extremely potent and powerful. Listen to wealth switch at your own risk. I left Yuri's office with wealth switch in hand. Nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen next. That night, I played wealth switch before Susan fell asleep. When she woke up, I was uncontrollably attracted to her. Like she was the sexiest woman alive. But before I could ravish her, she returned from the mailbox with an envelope. Inside was an $80 check for a gig she completed months ago. Sure, it wasn't much, but my stomach was in knots. Could wealth switch be working? The next morning, she woke up to an unexpected email. It was a response to an old Craigslist ad she put up. When Susan's grandfather passed away, he left her his John Deere tractor. She put it up for sale months ago, and she woke up to an offer for $4,750 cash. Susan walked in with cash and life-changing news. The man who purchased the John Deere tractor owned a local dealership in town. And when they got to talking, he admitted he urgently needed his taxes down. So when he discovered Susan was an out-of-work bookkeeper, he offered her a lucrative contract to do his taxes. I fell to my knees when she showed me her new bank balance. After playing wealth switch again that night, Susan woke up to a phone call. It was the owner of the John Deere dealership. Because she'd saved him a lot of money in taxes, he referred her to 5 other dealerships in town. But even better than the opportunities, she was happier, lighter, and more fulfilled than ever. And then the next morning, I woke up to the most beautiful message from Susan. This eliminates all debt. From now on, our life is going to be completely different. Susan sent me a wire transfer that eliminated all of our debt. I broke down in tears. When the time was right, I finally confessed to Susan what the nighttime meditations were really about. When I told her about wealth switch, she sobbed and held me for hours. But then, she said something I did not expect. It's our duty to help others who inherited bad luck with money like I did. I stormed back into Yuri's office and begged for the rights to wealth switch. At first, he declined. But finally, he agreed to release it on his terms. We can test releasing wealth switch to a small number of people. But I reserve the right to stop the test at any time. So, if you're reading right now, it means you are part of the test like these people. If this is day 4, I'm excited to see what day 7 brings. Referred me to a higher level position. My confidence is returning. Outpours of gratitude. Big change is coming. You were chosen to see this message. When you listen to Wealth Switch tonight, don't be alarmed when you wake up feeling radically different. Do not resist blessings falling into your lap like. End money worries during these uncertain times. Become the lucky friend who is effortlessly steered towards tremendous financial gifts. Not just survive but thrive during these times. Never rely on the government for help again. Come out on the right side of this massive transfer of wealth. Plus, be in the fortunate position to financially help the people you love with ease. Don't go another day without wealth switch. Either you can keep doing what isn't working, or you can try something new. This is your chance to put yourself in the fortunate position to share the prosperity wealth with the people you care about. Normally, Wealth Switch is only available to Yuri's clients and would cost upwards of $1,000, but for a limited time, I'll let you have instant access to Wealth Switch now. And you can get it for just $37. After just one listen, you'll manifest more than $37 just by looking under your cushions or in your winter coat pockets.